We're taking a look at the epidemic of school shootings through the eyes of the person holding the gun. An avalanche of questions come to mind, including the reasons leading up to the intent to take the life of another.
Now, the story we share tonight happened over 30 years ago to a man who is now a Tennessee state representative, and it really sheds light on the issue of bullying.
Now, in no way does it condone violence, but instead shows the mindset of one teenager who was pushed too far.
You know, at 14 years old, my intentions were, as soon as the first fist is raised or the first hand is raised or the fight jumps off, this is how I'm going to get these guys who are physically bigger than I am and physically outnumber me.
Back in 1984, Antonio Parkinson was a high school football player in Texas, a standout athlete, new to the team, and a victim of bullying.
The bullying actually started in the locker room with some elder classmen that were on the varsity team. I was on the sophomore team. And so I went to the coaches about it. And, you know, you're playing Texas football. They ain't trying to hear that.
Stare downs, intentional bumps in the hall, and threats of violence. The coaches chose not to intervene, so Parkinson quit the football team.
If the coaches don't care about it, then, you know, let them have it, thinking that it would end. But it continued throughout, you know, down the hallways and, you know, in different places.
While growing up in a rough neighborhood, he saw firsthand how bullies were dealt with.
I saw people get shot, literally, you know, after harassing and messing with people that they felt like were weaker than them.
Those shootings, filtered through the mind of a 14-year-old, made the solution clear. After an entire school year of bullying, Parkinson sat in the front of his school with the intent to shoot and kill the 4 bullies.
I never forget this like it was yesterday. You know, we were in a huddle right in front of, outside of the school rather, and my friend had 2 guns, a real one and a fake one. They looked just alike, couldn't tell the difference. And he had them in the palm of his hand. He's like, which one you want? And then he said, this the real one, this the fake one, give me the real one. Without hesitation, without thinking about it, without not even a second delay. I said, give me the real one, because I'm the one that they're after.
That gun never left his pocket. A friend alerted the school principal. Parkinson was arrested and taken to jail.
I lost a lot, and you know, because I was kicked out of school, lost all my grades for an entire school year. I was labeled the bad student, you know, for bringing the gun to school. These guys continued playing football, continued with everything as if it was business as usual.
Parkinson credits a strong family and the Marine Corps for his transformation. The 37 years since the incident have diminished the pain, a pain replaced by 37 years of lessons, forgiveness, and change.
And you talk about the change in the trajectory from this person now being a state representative sitting before you versus this person being an inmate in a Texas prison. That close, right?
Oftentimes, it's the decisions made at the crossroads that affect the rest of your life. For Parkinson, he has turned his wounds into unapologetic wisdom.
What would State Representative Antonio Parkinson tell 14-year-old Antonio Parkinson?
State Representative Antonio Parkinson would tell 14-year-old Antonio Parkinson, find the baddest motherfucker in there and you hit him in his mouth. And then the rest of them will flee. You don't have to bring the gun. Don't bring the gun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How honest and transparent is that?
Yes, he is telling it unapologetically how he felt and the things he went through. Now, back in 2014, Parkinson helped Tennessee become the first state to pass a workplace bullying law. He believes that childhood bullies grow up to repeat those same traits, and he is doing what he can to make sure no other child is faced with the decision he had to make.
Part of the solution now.
Yes,
Thank you.
He is definitely a part of the solution.
What an interview. Thank you.